Hey, what's going on today, guys? Hope you're having a great day. So, this little gameplay is on the map Firebase Delphi. I believe is the way you pronounce that. Sorry about that. It's Delphi. And I get off to a great start on this little gameplay. Unfortunately, I do something I wouldn't really call it stupid. It's just unfortunate. I end my streak on a somewhat anticlimactic note, and kind of sucks. But anyway, I don't want to ruin it for you, but you'll see in the gameplay. I just posted a video earlier today of some really awesome little gameplay streaks that I go on with the Blade Dancer, and oh my god, so much fun, so much fun. I really am liking the Blade Dancer, and I'm really liking Destiny overall. I think the people who rated it say a 7 out of 10, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's really justified. You know, scores like that on a game like this, I think there's kind of almost somebody just kind of wants to hate something that's supposed to be successful and popular, and that might be the case, and that might be Destiny's kind of problem here. Um, but who knows? I generally I think as of now, you know, from all that I've played, I rated it about a 9 out of 10. I mean, yeah, there are problems, I guess, with the game, but it's nothing that it's really that bad, really, because the game is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to play, and there's just it's so new and creative that it almost warrants a good score just by all the new stuff that it came with, and it's really raising the bar for other games in the genre of first-person shooter. You know, it's like other first-person shooters need to watch out because this game is really cool, and it does so many things right, and it has such a fascinating blend of really neat things. I mean, it's a mass multiplayer online kind of RPG-ish type Diablo kind of feeling, um, mixed with an amazing first-person shooter that you'd be almost a fool not to play, because it's that much fun and it's just that unique. So I think I think it's a great game. You know, again, I'd rate it about a 9 out of 10. Well, the things that I don't like about it is, um, you know, there's not much. I mean, it's a little bit repetitive. It's like the repetitive nature of a game such as Diablo 2 or Diablo 3. I can handle a little bit better, or a lot better rather, than
Damn
the
it!
repetitive nature of the whole grinding versus monsters in this game. That's just not something I enjoy. In Diablo, it's I don't know. It's for some reason it's just insanely addictive and fun. But in this game, I don't really love the grinding aspect of it. I'm more of just playing the player versus player, which is why pretty much everything that I upload is from player versus player. Although I do have some fun things to share with you from my time spent fighting the monsters, and I actually had a great time yesterday playing, because yesterday I soloed the weekly strike at level. It was a level 22, is what it gave me. Level 22 hard weekly strike, and I have a level 26 hunter. Anyway, it was very difficult, and I was kind of a noob, so I didn't have like a bunch of what do they call, like ammo packs where you can regenerate your ammunition. They do have those little packs have like a 5-minute cooldown on them, but they're I didn't really have those. So it was super difficult when I soloed the weekly heroic strike, or whatever it's exactly called. But um, then last night I also did the weekly heroic strike, but I did it on level 28, and I did it with one other friend, and he's level 30, and he's a freaking beast. I mean, he soloed basically everything. We ran through a lot of stuff, so it took less time, but it was pretty difficult for me to keep up with him, just because it's hard for me to survive, and you know, versus level 28 enemies and whatnot. However, we did end up beating it, and we lost I think 3 times on the final boss before we finally got him on the 4th try. And I had a little bit to learn, because I'll give you some tips that I'll probably share in another video as well. But at least for my class, I use the Blade Dancer for player versus monster, and at least that's what I was using yesterday. I'm not going to say I'm always going to use that one, because the Gunslinger is very, very useful for sure versus the monsters. But I was using the Blade Dancer, and you got to say if you want to revive your teammate, because that's the only way to save a teammate if they go down in these weekly strikes and whatnot. You're really, really going to want the ability to go invisible after a period of crouching. What that does is, say you go crouch, and I don't know if you can. I think you can be hit while you're crouched, but if you're crouched, then you'll go invisible. But it's not just while you're crouching. Like once you hit the quote unquote invisibility level or whatever, then you can walk around and whatnot. And there's certain things that you can't do. Like I don't think you can't, like, you know, teleport while you're invisible, you know, at least in from the invisibility from the crouched thingy, if that makes any sense. So don't do stuff like that, but you can jump around. You can jump, but don't like double jump or anything. I think can't use any of those special moves. But that really is the only reason we completed it, is because I learned how to maneuver around when he died, so I could go revive him, and I knew how to hide on the final map, or versing the final boss. I mean, because I couldn't do anything. I didn't have any ammo packs, didn't have anything. I hardly made a dent in the boss. It was all my level 30 buddy who got all that stuff for me. And then so I guess he hadn't completed it, which was honestly, I was surprised by that, because he got 9 strange coins and I got 6. The only reason I got 6 and he got 9 is because I already did it and got 3 at level 22, so it wasn't going to give me 9, because it took into account the fact that I played it on a lower difficulty already. So with those weekly strikes, like, you can't do them twice and get the same reward. You might get a reward, but you're not going to get like, if you do it again, you might get a reward, but you're definitely not going to get the reward that it advertises when you click on, or whatever, when you hit the button over it, and it says, you know, like, the reward for completing it, or it might say unknown reward, whatever. Anyway, I think you guys get what I'm saying. By the way, another thing that I do like about this game is the maps are pretty good overall, and I'm glad that in the patch that they released the other day, they fixed a few things. One of which being the fact that you don't play Bastion and First Light as often. Those two are the largest maps when you're playing Control, which is I'm very, very grateful for, because those maps are very, very boring. Really, really. Well, they're not very, very boring, but they're just not as fun as other maps. So anyway, guys, the gameplay is wrapping up. I will see you guys very soon. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you soon. Bye.